Hey everyone, today's the day we're going to put the gas tank back in the car. Really want to send a thank you out to Texas Hose here in Corpus and AOC Auto Parts. They were actually really able to help me find the right hoses that I needed, and I can actually throw out the old hoses and be able to get this tank back in the car. Finally, the gasket has come in. So let's go and get this thing put in the car. Okay, so now we have the new gasket. I've gone ahead and cleaned up the hole around here where the screws go in so I can connect the ground. I'm gonna have to go ahead and make a new ground because the one on the car was KO'd. So we're gonna go ahead and get this installed, get the ground installed, new gasket, and we'll crawl underneath and start installing all the new hoses for the gas tank. And I already went ahead and I undercoated the top where the tank's going to go underneath the car because I'm not going to be touching it for a really long time. So it's undercoated and protected, and so let's go and get the rest of this back together to get the tank back in the car. Alright, gas tank is now in. Gotta redo the ground wire and clean all this up. And then start installing the hoses. Okay, gas tank is in. So now we're gonna go ahead and hook up the fill tube and start getting all the hoses put in. I actually went over to a place here in Corpus. I believe it was South Texas Hose or Texas Hose. They hooked me up with the best they could find. It's actually a really solid piece of rubber, but I couldn't find anything else here in Corpus, and I'd had to go online, but they said, hey, it could work, try it out. I think it's going to work. So we're going to get this all put together and get in the car. Also want to thank AOC Auto Parts here in the Cal Allen area. They really were able to help me out. Found the right hose that nobody else could really find here locally, and it fits just perfectly. Alright, so now to get this filler tube back up into the car, and get it attached. And there it goes. Now to get this back in where it needs to be. There we go. Okay, now not liking that it's going to be rubbing right there. That's the way they had it. But I think we curve it this way. I don't like the way the factory ran it, or whoever got into the car before, because I don't want the hose to rub going down the road. So let's see if we can figure out another way to run this. Well, either way, it's gonna rub through here. It's gonna rub up there. It's gonna rub worse here. So I'm gonna run it the way they had it, but I'll have to come back and I'll put another piece of hose or something to keep it from rubbing. I think it's a little too much hose, but we'll keep it for now. Alright. There we go. So now I'm going to pop the bulb off and get the, as you can see, nasty gas out. And I decided I'm going to replace the hose from here all the way down, because I've done this so much of the gas tank. And I'm also going to put an inline filter because I'm still waiting for the new filter to come in for the bulb. I'm going to put an inline filter in, of course, a couple of weeks after running it quite a bit and passing some gas through. I'll change it out probably a couple times before it's actually back on the road. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and replace all the rubber fuel line, go ahead and get it out of the way, something I don't have to deal with later down the road. This is the original Cadillac 390. I don't know if I'm going to stay with this motor or not. I just don't know yet. I'm an old little guy. I thought about dropping to 425 or 455 in here and give it a little bit of extra oomph going down the road, but I don't know yet. But let's go ahead and let's get the fuel lines done and then put some gas in this thing and see if it'll turn over. We got the new fuel line and it's put in place. Okay, so now the new fuel line is in place and it's going to go right here. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. Yeah, my shadow's not too much in the way. It's a nice sunny day here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Now it does have a bowl filter here, but I'm still waiting on the filter to come in. But I decided to go ahead and put two filters in. This is kind of a cheapy filter. The one that goes in there is a little more expensive, but I'm going to go ahead and put this filter in down here so I can go ahead and catch anything else that might be in the tank or might be in the lines. And then of course down the road I can put a new line in it and just go with the bowl filter, or just run to just a little extra caution because it costs a lot more to get the carburetor rebuilt than this little filter. You always want to make sure when you're installing a fuel filter, make sure you look where it says 2 carb. So you make sure you put this on right. Oh, almost forgot. Need to put the clamp on it. Alright, there's one. here. Run that there. Now I just need a trim for going into here. Alright, so that is it for the run of the lines. All the fuel lines, rubber fuel lines have been replaced. I see a few things I'm gonna have to work on and replace as far as possible where the hose line could rub going down the road and stuff like that, but it's just simple stuff. So I'm going to end the video here. The next thing I have to do is start working on the electrical system as far as the, I mean, look at this. There's my ground. Looks like a snake. Nobody should have a ground. I need to clean up that. Clean up the battery box area. But, yeah, we're getting there. Hopefully the next couple of days we'll be firing the car up and moving her. Make it a lot easier to work on her. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, subscribe to my videos. I've got a whole bunch more of content coming for this, other restorations. And you know, hit that subscribe, like button. Let me know I'm doing something right. If there's something you want to see or you have questions, hey, message me. This is all about having fun and making a really cool car. It's going to bring a lot of kids a lot of joy. So until next time, I'll catch you later.